Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand Rising people. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka this is another Turn Up edition, Turn Up Tuesday on the Morning Mac Show. Even though we got the overcast outside, we're gonna bring the sunshine to you all the time. And you know, it's like that. It be like that sometime. But the rain never stops no party. The rain never stops no show. The rain ain't gonna stop you from going out. So why should the rain stop us from doing what we want to do and what we need to do in life right here? The rain ain't stopped me from writing this here book. Bam! Shades of Blue by A.M. Orton. But this would give you a great time while it's a little overcast and the raining outside and all of that stuff. First thing I want you to do is get your order or drink your cup of CMOS take your gelatinous form, do your CMOS thing. Then I want you to grab Shades of Blue by A.M. Morton. See, because your mind and your brain need to be clear when you read this here book. Because it's like I said, it's a good book. And this Sunday, you guys can come out and get it firsthand, person from me, and I can sign it and all of that good stuff. This book right here, this is the first of 5 installments, okay? So we're going to try to make this thing go viral like that little writer did with the Harry Potter books. This is better than Harry Potter. We got the House of Slytherin in this book because you got your snakes. We got your Hogwarts in this book because you got your good doers. We got even your Professor Dumbledore. Yay, the hero. And of course, we got the little Harry Potter. Blue, I guess Blue would be the character for little Harry Potter. And it's exciting. It's good. This is an adult version of Harry Potter. And this is, I like to call this, it's a period piece because this book, it grows with you. This book is a book that grows from birth up until adulthood. It ages with you. So these books that grow with you, it's the feel good stories and all that good stuff. But it's a really good book. You won't know how good it is until you pick it up for yourself. You could come out if you're in the Baltimore area, because I'll be down in Baltimore this Sunday, and get your signed book by me, moi, the very own author. And you come in and enjoy the event. It's only $15. But then if you get in the event and you enjoy the book, you get to see all these different great other authors, 5 other authors, and we're doing interviews. So make sure you either come into place by 4:10 or be online somewhere by 4:10 so you can see my interview, the segment, and it'll be about Shades of Blue. But hopefully you be down there and signing, and I can sign your book and all that good stuff. It's an author symposium. But yeah, and there's no rain going to be there in that day. No rain. Going to be beautiful weather this weekend. But yeah, so you get your Molly Moss, Sea Moss, and then you get your Shades of Blue, and you chill out today. Today's one of those good days that chill out if you can. When you get home from work, relax a little bit before you start dinner or take your shower or all of that. Get you a cup of wine so you can decompress. And there's nothing better than decompressing than picking up some literature, read a little bit, a little story, get your little chuckle, little giggle on. Then you go ahead and start your day, and all that good stuff. Well, end your evening, I should say, all that good stuff. Because sometimes when you get home from work, it seems like we're starting another day, but a separate set of chores that we got to do when you get home. It's like your work is never done. So, but yeah, with all that being said, let me say good morning to my super producers, my panel. We got TikTok Trey in the building. He took his little hiatus. We missed you on the show. People can say, "Where's Trey? Where's Trey?"
Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Started right, let your energy.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
From the first headline to your daily dose.
What's up, Mr. John? First one in here. I seen that in the comments already when she was giving her rollout. What's up, Mr. John?
Mr. John, first one in.
First one in, under 10 minutes.
What up, Mr. John?
Make sure you like from whatever page you on. Like, give us some type of reaction, a heart, a thumbs up, something, whatever page you're watching it from. That's all.
Yeah, like, share, comment, and send it out to other people. You've been making some connections. Send it on out. Maybe they'd like to take part of the Morning Mac show.
Shit, I say when you catch a good moment, that's when you hit the share button. Shit, just give a like from whatever page for the moment because you in here. And then you feel the need to share. You hit a moment, you like, oh yeah, I want to share this shit. That's when you share. I don't, What's up, Josh? Good morning.
Well, I'm telling people share from the beginning. So you don't want to miss
Oh yeah, I know. But everybody say like, share, subscribe every time you watch something on YouTube, something like that. What's up, Rodney? All right, y'all in here first 10 minutes, okay?
Hey people. Look, right. Let me tell y'all something, right?
What's up?
This is why, y'all might contest or experience this. I had before in my life, but it wasn't this severe. Okay, Sunday, Six Flags amusement park again. People got stuck on the ride once again. Now they got stuck on the ride 4 years ago. They got stuck on the ride 8 years ago. They got stuck on the ride 6 years ago. I'm seeing a pattern of every 2 years. These rides at the amusement park break down. It was the worst one was the Joker's Jinx when they had the people suspended in midair and they was upside down. That's when they enlisted the help from even and the Rundle police officers, sheriff office, fire people to try to get all those people off the ride. Then there was another one when they was on the daggone back wing, like 4 years ago. And then there was the other one. I mean, I don't do roller coasters. I did it once. I was at Six Flags, as a matter of fact, the one that they're getting ready to shut down. And I am just so thankful that I think that was the Superman where you're up in the air, they got you sitting in the thing, and then the host to come over you, over your shoulder that way, and your feet is dangling. It's like you on a swing light, and they take you around this roller coaster, and you off to the side, and your legs to the side like this, and you just. After that, I never got on another roller coaster.
They closing for real?
Yeah.
Is Six Flags closing?
Yes, they're closing.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Ronnie said, "Yeah, they're not fixing anything." Damn, Six Flags. Six Flags was the shit.
You know, I don't know if it's because of the sale of the stadium, or I mean of the football team or whatever have you, but the man that owned the Commanders was the same one that owned Six Flags. So I don't know if it got something to do with that, or what was his name, Doug Schneider.
Kids made that joint a hangout. They be fighting and all that all the time.
Man,
just messing money up. People ain't want to come like they used to come because of the kids.
Every Halloween when they had that little Fright Night stuff, people were getting mugged and robbed in the tunnel. There was this one little ride like the haunted house that you had to walk through, and you go through the maze. People was getting jacked. People was coming out screaming for real. We was like, this ain't no this this is ridiculous. But Molly right that it started getting thuggish. The YNs, every generation of YNs was up there. The YNs was messing with the ONs. You know, the ONs, y'all know what the ON stands for, you know, because the YNs turn into an ON. And then when you get an ON, and then other YNs come at you, be like, wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. We was doing this before you was even born, you know, but that's how progression works. Out with the old, and then comes the new. Sometimes the new is worse than the old would ever have been. And it's worse, sir. It's not no such thing as a word worse, sir. It's worse than.
Well, at least you called it for anybody in the comments said anything.
I mean, because I'm saying, you know, I talk my own language sometimes. You know, that's that country, urban, ghetto slang. You know, that's where all the different neighborhoods get together and rest in my brain. So I'll say some stuff you might not even heard of, because I do make up words. You know, like, yes, I do make up words. Like I got one word called blignant. Y'all know what blignant means, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that came from up here, moi. You know, and for those who don't know what blignant is, black ignorance.
Yeah, if you drop the shit right, as long as you use the shit right, I can get with it. I'll let anything pass if it's done right.
You know,
black ignorance worse than just ignorant? That's what you're saying?
It's some blignant ass shit. You know, because they always like
be ignorant or blignant. And so you saying black is bad, huh?
No. When I say
you ain't ignorant, then you a blignant.
Let me tell you, give you
call me a blignant.
JoJo baby
you
said
call me a what?
he was up in the hood, in the corner store. You eating 5 wings of chicken wings in the carryout and throwing the bones out in the streets. That's some blignant ass shit.
Why is cats and shit out there? They gonna eat it. The birds.
Molly, come on,
animals, man.
Come.
Now
Mm.
you just throw a bag of chips out there and that's wrong. But food, nah, we throw it to the birds. You don't just waste no food.
You don't know they
Left it
eat and
there.
throw the bones out to carry out. They stand there eating
Yeah.
and throwing the bones out. You know,
Yeah, they
it's
gonna eat
you
them bones. You
Yeah,
throw them
no.
bones out there, they gonna eat it or you give it to your dog.
you take it and dispose of it properly. You do ghetto ass shit.
Yeah, that's messed up. I wouldn't have did that in
Yeah,
front of like
no.
the curry out or like inside the space.
I've seen some wild stuff in the curry out. Some wild stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's blignant. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Them
And,
people don't care.
and the
Throw
black
another
come from
bone.
is
Keep
seeing black
buying it.
people doing super ignorant stuff. You know, that's where that come from. But
That's
anyway,
some
back to the
business.
ride situation. Um, Six Flags is closing,
Watch
and
out.
the ride is breaking out. And they had to
Thank you,
rescue
Stout.
32 people. 32 people is a magic number. If y'all notice that number's popping up a lot. 32 people rescued. 32
Still
people
sick.
rescued. So I'm like,
How the news get you, man. They program you. They got you already.
you know, they get.
How
I'm
many
noticing
times
on
y'all
this.
get stuck on a roller coaster? Anybody out there ever get stuck on a roller coaster for like 30 minutes to an hour? Now, if they gotta come rescue you, that mean they never fixed it. You know, that never fixed the problem. I never had that issue, but I've been on plenty of roller coasters that we had to sit for 20 minutes till they get it back running, then it eventually start running
Yeah,
again.
you lucky it was just
I
fucking
got
20
right back
minutes.
in line and got back on that shit again. I ain't care. Cause the line got shorter. Most people like, I ain't getting on there. I'm like, yeah, perfect. You know, that's it.
I want to
Shorter
know the
line.
fuck got their ass stuck on the roller coaster.
Yeah. That
Molly just said he was stuck
can
for
you sue
20
them
minutes.
people if they get stuck and never, like they had to get the rescue people to come get them? Can they all make a lawsuit or something for that?
You know, I don't know about the ride
They
malfunction,
don't get on
uh,
them shits no
but
more.
do y'all remember that the one that boy was on that little slingshot ride, the one that went up and down, and the cable snapped and cut his legs off from the knee on down? When that
Damn,
cable, what y'all remember that? That was a few years ago.
damn.
Yeah.
Now he should be owning the damn amusement park. His family probably,
Mm. Nah, they make you sign papers before you get on there in case shit like that happen. You liable
what
for it.
roller coaster ride you know or amusement
Them
ride that you sign papers?
slingshots, the
We ain't
slingshots,
never had
man.
signed no papers.
No, slingshots, bunny
The
jumping,
joint that you
all
get,
them
yeah,
jumps that
bungee
keep
jumping with the
giving you
cords is one
that.
thing, but the thing you sit in
You gotta
that
pay. And
propels
you
you into the
sign
They
air.
papers.
wasn't they wasn't signing no
But if he was
this was
just
a
on a
ride.
regular roller coaster, then
Yeah,
shit,
that slingshot.
that's dirty. I wouldn't
I'm not
shoot. Yeah, they
getting on no
need
It
to
shit like
didn't
sue
it
that.
them
didn't
people.
sling them away. It was a ride that went like up and down or whatever.
Get them joints that go all the way up and just fall to to the bottom.
Yeah, the joints is literally like slingshot it into the air.
Yeah, I think them the one you
Like
gotta
it's really
sign.
on a
You
hook that
gotta
lets
sign.
go and lets that joint
Yeah, you gotta
propel.
sign papers for
Yeah,
that.
those you have to sign away because motherfuckers pass out almost all the time on them joints.
I be
I saw
watching
that.
on
The girl was
Every
like,
YouTube.
the
video
girl
I
and the shit
see,
like
it's
that.
like one person pass out.
I
Yeah.
said, oh. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm not
oh.
doing that. I don't need no rush like that. I'll
Yeah,
smoke a blunt.
somebody
I don't
passed
need
or
no
something. Yeah, it slung some people out, man.
smoke some weed or
They
something. I
passed
don't need
away
that
and
shit.
everything. That was sad, man.
Well,
Yeah.
this
That
was a
incidents
few
happen.
years ago. This was the thing that went up and down like the elevator, the one that you go up
Yeah.
and then it drop you down.
Oh
And
yeah. The drop tower.
I'm just
yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And the cable snapped, and
yeah,
that
When that
is
motherfucker kept going.
shit.
yeah, and
Ooh.
it was like, oh my gosh, it was like I just felt sorry for that. He was a young man, teenager
Took
that
his
happened
leg
to.
right on
So you
off.
got it. Do y'all got you got vehicle racing?
Do I have a car?
Yeah,
Yes, I did.
yeah. And you driving, right? You ever
Yes,
been in
I
a
did.
car accident? Do you ever see car accidents that crash? People passed away. Cars,
Yes,
planes. Do people
yes.
stop
We
driving
just
cars?
drove
Do
one. We
people
Hell
just
yeah,
stop
though, for
drove.
real.
on
Yeah.
planes? So people gonna keep getting on roller coasters. They gonna keep making them. At the end of the day, they're just gonna try and make them safer. But that's the way of the world. The more stuff we create, we think is all for the good, but it always comes with some bad. It don't matter how many cars you make, somebody gonna get in an accident and pass away. But we
Yeah.
gonna keep driving cars. No matter how many roller coasters, they gonna one of them gonna malfunction one day, and something gonna happen. It just that's just the way of the world. We
That's a
look at
gamble
certain
like that.
things.
Cause you don't
Yeah,
know. You might be able to get on the next one. You know.
That's true, but I don't like that kind of rush, that kind of adrenaline. I lost my glasses at
yeah.
Kings Dominion one time. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Cause you probably one of the people trying to wear it because they tell you put that shit in a cubby hole and use one of the people trying to take shit with you.
I didn't hear it. I didn't see
Yeah.
that. I was just on there like, ooh, what's good, but not thinking,
You thought they was gonna stay on?
not think. I didn't know what the wait was about. When I thought of roller coasters, I
She
thought
ain't
of
think it's
this.
that bad.
Right.
That they just go woo, woo. Because as a kid, when you starting off, they let you get on that roller coaster that do this, the one that play the music is a circle, and you never up in the air, you never leave the ground. You starting off like this, right?
Yeah.
So you think, yeah, that roller coaster gonna be like
You
this,
can stand up
I'm
in them
thinking it's gonna be
joints. Sit down.
Yeah.
I think
It's
it's
the
gonna be
wood
like
ones that don't, obviously go upside down. Anything wood is gonna be stationary. Anything metal is gonna possibly go upside down.
Yeah.
Or have a big fall, like at least, it's
so
metal,
Yeah.
so
right, like the
Them
Rebel
joints got
Yell
stuck.
was a wooden roller coaster that Kings
yeah,
Dominion.
I think that was the one I'm thinking about. My bad. The one I'm thinking about is the Roar. It's wooden ride. I know the tracks and shit. I mean, everything is white, but it's a wooden ride. It's called the Roar or whatever.
And
But that shit
The roar.
rough. That shit, yeah. I'd rather take
it's
a metal
scary.
ride for some
Look, it's
peace.
scary just taking off. You're just
Yeah.
crack,
Oh, clack, 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 clack.
oh,
And
you shaking.
oh shit, this bitch snap. What the fuck we gonna do? We on this motherfucker already.
That
But
last ride was
my
the
thing is when I
Superman, I
got
think.
past a certain age, I couldn't even get on majority of the rides 'cause I'm too tall.
Really? I mean, I know
Yeah,
you have to be a
anybody
certain
car that I
height,
get in, my
but
knees already in the dashboard, like for real. So
oh,
most of
okay.
the rides, like I had to go to King's Dominion to really be able to get on rides because the rides seemed like they was longer or the seats was like longer or whatever. But nah, I couldn't get on most of that shit anyway. Even if I could like squeeze in, my knees hitting that metal the whole time, like any bump or nah, I'm fucking
Fuck your
myself up
knees
trying to
up.
have fun.
It be your knees going clack, 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 clack.
Yeah, yeah, doing the same shit. Yeah, nah.
What is that cracking noise?
Yeah,
That's
hell
my knees
nah.
hitting the thing.
With my knees, nigga.
Look, and then when you go down here and go, your knees go,
Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I got stuck on a Ferris wheel at Landmark Mall, me and my mom. But I mean, we was on it. We was up there for probably about an hour, right at the 12 mark for real. But I mean, I ain't never get. We got stuck on the elevator together, but we ain't never get stuck on no like crazy ride. I'm glad we ain't, cause I like the shit that go upside down and all that. So I'm glad. What's up, AQ? Good to see you.
wow. Get, you know, Getting stuck in the elevator ain't nice either. I had broke my leg and I was going to work, going to Georgetown because I'm being a trooper. Called myself being a trooper with the cast on the elevator. Got stuck in that bitch for an hour. I was laying on the floor at Metro Center, that nasty ass little elevator that takes you up from the bottom line up to the mezzanine or the platform level. I was like, I was so, and it took them a long time. Oh, I had to be in there over an hour, laying on the damn nasty pissy ass elevator at Metro Center because I could no longer stand. My legs swelled the fuck up, and my doctor was like, "You can't
Good
go
morning,
to
my
work."
beautiful lives. Happy Turn Up Tuesday, terrific Tuesday. What's up, AQ? Good morning.
Good morning,
Top of the
AQ.
morning.
Thank you. We will have a terrific turn up Tuesday because we talking about the rise of Six Flags and people getting stuck in different places. And Molly made a good point. He was like, they try to make them safer for us, but everything breaks down and accidents happen. That is true, Molly. That is true. But I don't know. I just don't want to run and see my demise on no damn roller coaster ride. Thinking my last thought is thinking I shouldn't have got on this shit.
Right.
She been propelled to the edge.
And that's
You
all
know,
you can do. That's all you can do.
I shouldn't have got on this shit. Same thing. Like when the plane and the car crash, it happens instantly. You don't have time. But when you
Yeah.
getting cascade across the sky, like, oh, that's I think I would be dead before I hit the ground if I
Yeah,
saw that
it's
cat.
some water slides and stuff that did go off the track like that did go instead of staying like flat, they did go off. Like it's been a few small cases of some roller coasters that did like come off the track and stuff.
Yeah, did you see the
Yeah,
one
so
where the thing went off the track and the other one where the lady it went and the lady went off in
yeah,
the air and I was like, just that is some horrible one of the
yeah,
worst ways to get hurt. At least if the whole roller coaster tear the track, I don't know what your chances of being protected in that gear, but I'm pretty sure everybody
yeah.
got hurt up some type of way. But woo, 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 woo. That's rough. That's rough. That's rough.
That's all
But
right.
and it happens lickety split before you can even see it. Like our very own Misha Merritt, my girl Misha, her car was total. She's driving down 495 and it's snow on the ground, ice on the ground. This was a few years ago, right? She's she's going to work and she hit a patch of black ice. Everybody know black ice, you don't even know is there. Her car went into a tailspin of 495 and she turned sideways in the truck. She said that she saw the truck coming and she just said, "Oh my God." She didn't have time to pray or nothing. That was the look, that was the grace of
Mm-hmm.
God that kept her from getting seriously sick. Her car was totaled, but she was all right. That tractor trailer came, you sitting this way, and instantly all you see is the light. She said that's all she did was brace herself like this, y'all. Just stuff like, cause she just thought she was gone. She said that's all she had time to do. With the,
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday means. I I don't know. I would have to chat GPT that shit. I don't know what that means.
but
No, I was reading the comments. Somebody was AQ was asking what a certain phrase meant. Um, but I was saying I have to look it up.
what's
I
what's
don't know what
the
it
phrase?
means. Not to throw us off the subject. I just be reading stuff. Don't get thrown off by me. Keep
Oh,
going. My
okay. But
bad.
now I'm curious what was the phrase. Molly might
Oh, she
know.
was saying nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. She said, does anyone know what that means? Not that
Jet
nothing
2?
beats a Jet 2 holiday. I don't know what the hell that is. That sounds like some hotel commercial, some shit. I'm dead serious.
Jet
What
2. I'm
does
thinking
that saying
places
mean?
you jet
And
off to
where
and
does
come
it
back.
originate from? You better chat GPT that shit. That's where you look. That's where you get the real shit. Fuck it, the
A Jet
Google
2.
AI shit. Chat GPT that shit and figure out what it is for real.
That we jet off to, that you jet
I
off to
don't. Yeah,
a quick
yeah,
holiday.
yeah. I don't know. I ain't never heard that. That sounds like some hotels.com or you know type shit or something. I don't know.
Molly, have you heard the phrase
Mm.
Jet 2? I heard when we said
Yeah,
we
I
going to
think
jet
it's a
to Jet
song or
Zero.
something. I think it's a
Huh?
song. I think some white people song.
Oh, okay.
Jet 2. No, I mean Jet 2
I
was
don't
when
know
you
what it
jet off
means though.
to someplace and come back. We used to say it all the time.
Jet
When you
to
about to jet to
holiday.
jet, you run off and come back.
Nothing beats a jet to holiday. I don't know. Let me
Like
see.
for the weekend.
Jet to
Where you
holiday.
jetting off to? You know how they say that? Where you jetting off to?
Right.
You
What
just
did you
run.
say that? What
It's
did you
from
say that
like a
first video
movie.
was that you was rolling out?
Okay, the
It's
first
a
video
movie.
I wanted to talk about was the video where the lady is talking about them deploying more. We talked about yesterday deploying more National Guards. If we have our own National Guards, there's already 800 people here. They're talking about releasing 1,100 more. We don't need no more people here in DC. And these are the other states that's sending their National Guards to DC. You got Tennessee, Mississippi, Ohio. We don't need these red states. We don't need down south. We don't need them people sending a National Guard saying we got enough. And they talking about they're going to deploy 1,100 more, 1,100, and they're armed. Okay, that's great, but we don't need that. Maybe that 1,100 could go to another state or another part of the country to help fight crime. There, DC is good. DC, and here's my thing: you let off all of these government agencies are no longer in existence. So because of the money, because y'all was looking for money for the Doge and everything, that part's great. But where's the money coming from now to fund all of these National Guards and their deployment? for them just to walk up and down the street. You got to pay them to do that.
Right.
It's not free. And who's going to foot the bill?
Everyone
Is it?
keeps saying that in posting bids. I don't know what they're talking about. They're saying various. It's a commercial for an airplane. Oh, okay. Facts. All right. Facts right away. It's a commercial for an airplane company.
And,
I didn't know what it was. I thought hotels.com, some shit like that. She said everyone keeps saying that and posting videos. I don't know what they're talking about. They
Man,
are saying it was various vids showing fights and all. I know what you're talking about though. They keep using the same sound over anything, and I see people like make all kinds of posts too. It don't have to be. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from though.
TikTok shit, yeah.
You'll be back. Okay, we'll welcome you back when you come back. But my bad, Reese. I didn't mean to cut you off when I'm reading the comments. I thought I was quiet when I was reading it. My bad.
okay. But that's what I wanted. That was the first video that I wanted to bring up to show. Like I said, and I did, digging in the news and stuff. Not just watching videos, but I have to listen because I can't read it. So I get the news article, the news read to me, and that's what they were saying. But check this out.
So he wants to take over Chocolate City. Boy ain't even got a sweet tooth. Just mad. Yeah, we built the White House. The Blacksonian's on the National Mall. And Dr. King still stands tall. Washington, D.C. was the first big city with a majority black population. And when we took power, we wanted to govern ourselves. They wanted us paying taxes with no voting rights. Taxes but segregated. Taxes but under the complete control of Congress. When that civil rights movement picked up, we pushed for the 23rd Amendment. In 1961, Washingtonians gained the right to vote for president. But it wasn't until 1968, literally Dr. King had to be assassinated. They had to be afraid that we would burn down the city for them to pay attention to our demands. These were just demands to govern ourselves. In 1973, Congress passed the Home Rule Act. Washingtonians could finally elect a mayor and city council. White people were never able to accomplish that, but they sure could flee to the suburbs. And as soon as we could, we elected a black mayor, the first mayor, period, of Washington, D.C. White folks been mad ever since. But even with home rule, Congress still controls D.C.'s budget. They can still overturn their laws. They have a member of Congress, but Eleanor Holmes Norton still cannot vote. They don't even have a senator because there has always been a fear of black people with power. Shoot, they fear us even having representation. Because if the world sees what we already know about ourselves, no one will ever believe in white supremacy. That's why they're using Washington, D.C. as an example. Crime is at historic lows, but Trump wants a witch hunt. They want us to know that white men are in charge. They're upset that black women, like Mayor Muriel Bowser, are in charge and doing phenomenal. They are haunted by the inferiority of their mediocre male white performance. Because y'all want to talk about merit, right? And yet as a people, we are still here. From the Freedmen's town of Bury Farms, to the excellence of Howard University, to the White House we built with our bare hands. We are the America they wish they could be and wish they could control. But in a city where it is obvious that we can govern ourselves, our only choice under this administration is to be ungovernable. So he wants to take over Chocolate City.
Okay. I agree with some of this historical facts.
Wrong video.
But I disagree with a lot of his statement and message. And every time I turn around, it's getting conflict. Some people agree with this, some people agree with that. Some people agree with this, some people agree with that. I don't believe that President Trump is trying to do what they think he's trying to do to DC. I think it's something else. He's ready for something else. And when you talk about the having the rights, and they're right, DC never had rights because DC is not a state. So, until they get their statehood, but they're not going to give them their statehood. That's what it looked like to me. I don't think it's going to become a state no time soon, and I don't think they're going to let them govern themselves. That was the whole big thing with our mayor trying to tell Trump, let us do what our money, what we need to do for the city with our money. But when DC get their money, it's under federal rule and jurisdiction. The Congress and stuff tell DC how to spend their money. Like most state funding, the state decide what to do, like the mayor or whatever. But in DC, it's not. DC got to get the trickle down effect from whatever the federal government told them to do with it, they got to do with it. Like if the federal government say, don't worry about them potholes, clean off this Black Lives Matter stuff, she got to put that pothole stuff to the side and dig some more holes and tear up some more street. You know, they have to do what the federal government tells them to do, and DC wants to be its own state. It's big enough, and with the deployment of the 800 National Guard, and then they're talking about bringing in 1,100 more from different red states. We don't need DC. Don't need no more. That's truly overkill. And like I said, who's going to foot the bill? You already got 8 plus 1,100. That's almost 2,000 people. That's crazy. That reminds me of the big parade that we just had, but 2,000 military agencies and stuff just had in June. What are we doing? That repeat it again. But
they'll never make DC a state because of the dimensions. Sorry, the dimensions that DC was built on. The reason why it has that diamond shape. The reason, like, it was mapped out, like, math wise, like to have for the outside, or the border of DC. When you look at the map, how they mapped it, that there's math in that. Like that was everything about how DC was built and mapped out was like strategic. It was never meant to be a state. It will never be a state. Like everything about y'all having, because they're citizens, because they are, instead of it should have just been buildings. DC should have just been offices and buildings and shit. I mean, DC's too big to just be that. But like, make it, I don't know, do something else with it if you weren't going to give the people their own power to control. Because I do believe y'all should have full control over what is going on with y'all's area, instead of the government trying to. But I also hear, my question is, and not to flip it, and not to make it personal about Mayor Bowser, but I mean, I be hearing stuff about people that are y'all elected officials that y'all don't really want, the people that y'all have that's in there. I don't want to make it about somebody specific, but
they get along, just like with the presidency. We really don't want the president. Well, I ain't gonna say we, but I'm saying the people. Most of the people say they really don't want the president that's elected, but he's in there. What can you do about it? Nothing. Did you elect him? No, but he in there, right? Did you elect her? Nope, but she in there. So
y'all voted for the other guy, and if the other guy was in there, wouldn't nobody be bringing up all his history that already existed when the other guy was in there? Oh, now DC was founded, this and this. Oh, and black people did. It was that when Joe Biden was in there. Why all this history keep coming up? That's race bait. Ain't got nothing to do with black this, black that, black that. If we stop committing
I'm
crime,
tired of hearing about
we
this
stop
black shit.
killing
I
each
just
other out
want
here,
to
then we won't have no
start
excuse.
living my life.
Like we was really out here not killing each other, and they was out here be like, why y'all out here? We don't need y'all. But for some people, they happy they out here. They feel more safe. For the
That
people who
JetBlue
actually live in
holiday thing is
crime areas who had to deal with the gunshots flying in their window when they sleep.
everything.
So it's a lot of people that don't deal with that. Be like, why are y'all down here? We don't need y'all. And at the same time, people like, shit, a 1-year-old just got shot the other day. We need some type of presence because the police been here. They ain't been doing that. So it's causing division. But
No,
DC, nobody care for statehood. We never did because we get treated like if we live in any state. So if I went to school in Ohio, which I did, I got Ohio benefits. Like if I was a citizen from Ohio, anywhere I go, because the fact that I live in DC, I'm part of that state now. So they had
but
to treat me like that. I had to pay just as much as them people pay in Ohio. I had to pay all this extra money. But if I lived in Maryland, I would have had to pay a different tuition. I wouldn't have got the benefits that they do in Ohio. So we ain't
that's
supposed
one
to.
good part. But a lot of your councilmen and representatives, like Eleanor Holmes Norton and Trayon White, they are pushing for statehood. They do
Yeah,
want
so they can
statehood because
steal
they
more
want
money.
control of their money.
No, they already stealing money that they ain't got
I didn't say
control of.
steal money. I didn't
No,
say
I'm
steal.
saying that. I'm saying steal money. I'm saying they want full control so they can steal more money. If they already ain't got control of the money that they getting caught stealing now, Why would you get them full control? They gonna steal more money. That's why they pushing for statehood, because all these other cities, they mayors and them get to steal more money. They get to live more lavish. But nah, not DC, because people get to overlook what y'all spendings and stuff are. Where the money going? They don't want that. They don't want nobody to overlook what they doing. I
Right.
look past all that fake stuff they be putting them statehood. I've been in DC all my life. I'm a resident here, born and raised here. I see all the BS they be pushing out there, the smoke and mirrors, so people can vote on stuff. Then later be like, "Why they doing this? You voted for it. Y'all all voted for it." It just be so funny when the results come out late. They be like, "Oh my God, why would they do this?" Well, y'all all voted for this. Y'all voted for her to get in there. Then she did what she did. Then it's crazy. It's a game. They all together. I keep telling people they just playing their role. They
But
playing their role,
if they
and
all
it's
together, when are we going to get together to
y'all
combat?
together. Just complaining and confused all the time and saying, "Oh, they doing this and doing that." They got all us together confused. That's all it is. They playing their role. The mayor here playing her role. Everybody playing a role. Just think about the times when they got to come out and apologize. Like when somebody came out and say they manipulating the weather, they controlling the weather. Then like hours later, they had to come out and say, "I apologize for making them statements," and da 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 da. Just go look at stuff when certain people. Why you got to come back and apologize? Because you part of a system. You going out of road. We ain't right there in the script. What you doing? You going off script.
Mm.
You know. So I don't trust any of them. I just think they do all this to keep our attention elsewhere. They don't want us to really focus on what's really going on. Like what it really take to live out here. It don't take as much as they doing. Like money is fake. They create it. So there's no way that people should be out here with no money, like it's no way like it's homeless people out here when we can just build homes. It don't take that much. And then there's so many vacants out here. Homes out here with foreclosure and they talking about it's homeless people. Where's 1,000 homes out here that just vacant? Ain't nobody living there. They ain't gonna just put people in there. The government ain't gonna say, let us buy up a lot of these homes and place these people in there so they can have a place to stay. No,
But
they
maybe,
like to be
maybe they should do that. What are they? Because they're saying that they're taking the homeless off the streets and getting all the encampments. What are they doing with the people that they're taking off the street? Do anybody know?
Well,
yeah.
I've heard based off of some of the videos that I watched, and I'm talking about like official people, um, like one lady of the White House. I don't remember all these names. I'm seeing all these faces and all this stuff. I don't know, but she like said verbatim that they're gonna either uh, like be go to like mental health courses. Um, it's mental health courses. It's drug. So they're assuming you have a mental health problem or you're
Mm.
on drugs, pretty much. And those are your two reasons for being homeless. Because the third option she said was jail, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'll look in a minute. Like I'll find it. It's not no where's the video, where's the proof? Because I'll find that. But she said it verbatim, and she was in the White House like the conference. You know, I forgot what they call it when they talk to the reporters and everything.
It was
And they
in the
come up to the
Oval.
little booth, and she said like you go either you fall in line with mental health courses, the drug treatment program, or jail time.
That's messed up because not everybody fit in.
Y'all
Some
clean.
people don't fit in none of those categories. So you either mental health, drug treatment, or jail. Those are your three options.
And I personally feel like that puts. I personally feel like that put.
Somebody into the building.
What's up, JoJo? Okay. What's up? But I personally feel like that puts that will put something on you. You know how
Stress.
certain programs you got to get in, you have certain things that are marked on you, like certain things that can always be looked up. And I feel like now, just like hospital records, I feel like now you got something mental health related on you. Like, oh, now you got saying that you was in this program for drugs or you was in this program for your mental health, and I feel like that shit will disqualify you later for shit. I feel like if that's the clause, like that or jail time, and not only that, and to assume you either are on drugs or something's wrong with you mentally because you're homeless, that's kind of crazy. But she said it verbatim. She was, and it wasn't no AI shit. It wasn't no none of that. She said it verbatim.
You gonna lock me up for being homeless, for being poor. So that's a crime to be to not being able to make ends meet. When you are the HUD program is getting rid of and taking the benefits from a lot of people, making a lot of other family homeless and not qualified for this. This is crazy. This is and it's sad. That's why the shelters are overcrowded. What about the people in the shelters? Are they making the people that's in the shelters? Because I know some people that would rather sleep in the tent city than go in the shelters. They say because the shelters are filthy, and they said the shelters is dangerous, and especially you would rather live in the tent city when your children are living in the shelter. They said what about the people in the shelter? That's all I'm gonna ask. What about the homeless people that's in the shelter? Are they going to have to go?
Homeless in the shelter.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Are they going to have to do the same thing? Go under psychiatric evaluations, drug testing, or in prison?
They're already in the shelter. I don't think they just start coming for people that's already sheltered. They talking about homeless right down on the street with nowhere
but the
to go.
homeless, when you in the shelter, you homeless, Molly.
Yeah.
That's why you got
stay in there.
I know some people that if you don't get to the shelters
Get
at a certain
time,
you can't get a bed.
Yeah.
And therefore you gotta sleep out on the street.
Yeah, but they got some joints that's stable, like you ain't gotta worry about that. You gotta be there at a certain time still, but you ain't gotta worry about rushing and not having a bed. Your bed's safe. But
I only know
you gotta be working and all this stuff, which is good, but as long as you working and got a job and stuff.
Do you know how many shelters they have in DC? I know PG County is only one man and one woman.
Man, I don't know. I just feel like it's all smoke and mirrors. Shelter, no shelter. Like people want to help people, go out there, go home, man, house some of these people. Motherfuckers don't want house neither. These people crazy.
Don't have a choice. Your choices are jail, a drug program, and mental institution. That's
Still in here, boy.
So I got the YouTube short. She is, like I said, she is in the White House. Her name and stuff is up there. Now before I sent it and put it in the private chat, but before he even pulls it up, she did say take you to a homeless shelter, but the way she delivered it sounded cohesive, as if she means when they send you the next step, if you're going to fall in line, the next step would be to go to one or two of those programs. So I'll leave that up to the determination of everybody that watches the video to see what you think about it, because that's your opinion. That's the way I took it, because it sounded like it all come together. Like, not we're going to send you to a homeless shelter, because wouldn't they already go to one if they're homeless? So wouldn't that, you're going to make them stay at one? How does that work? But it sounded like she's saying it in a way of, if you're going to fall in line, if you're not going to go to jail, you're going to go to a homeless shelter, and then we're going to put you in one or two of those programs. So I don't know, but I put it in the private chat, Molly.
Okay, definitely. Let's take a look at that and see what's going on there.
Do you
because
have any specifics about how homeless people will be dealt with, where they would be moved to? What does this look like?
The Metropolitan Police Department, with the support of the new federal agencies who have been surging on the streets of the District of Columbia, are going to enforce the laws that are already on the books here in Washington, D.C. For far too long, these laws have been completely ignored, and the homelessness problem has ravaged the city. So D.C. Code 22-1307 and D.C. Municipal Regulation 24-100 give the Metropolitan Police Department the authority to take action when it comes to homeless encampments. So homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services. And if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines or to jail time. Again, these are pre-existing laws that are already on the books. They have not been enforced.
Regarding the president's efforts in Washington, D.C., do you have any?
Let it play one more time, please.
Where they would be moved to? What does this look like?
The Metropolitan Police Department, with the support of the new federal agencies who have been surging on the streets of the District of Columbia, are going to enforce the laws that are already on the books here in Washington, D.C. For far too long, these laws have been completely ignored, and the homelessness problem has ravaged the city. So D.C. Code 22-1307 and D.C. Municipal Regulation 24-100 give the Metropolitan Police Department the authority to take action when it comes to homeless encampments. So homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services. And if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines or to jail time. Again, these are pre-existing laws that are already on the books. They have not been enforced.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted to. I didn't know how other people received it, but it sounded like she's saying if you don't, you. I thought that people could take it as she was saying we'll take you to some type of homeless, facility, some type of facility to
What she
put you on the
said,
board. But it sounded like it's cohesive, as if that's the next step after they put you somewhere. Then you got to go to a program for drug or mental health,
Yeah.
and
I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but a lot of the states right here in the United States shuffle their homeless, like people that's in New York and LA. They send their homeless people to Hawaii. They give them a one-way ticket, get them a meal ticket, and send them to Hawaii. And then the people in Hawaii send them back to Florida. They shuffle the homeless to make it look like they're cleaning out their city, and they do that.
well, with the video, what I got off the video, it was the first statement was if you have to move, right? And then if you refuse to move, then those are like if you refuse to move, that's when the problems will come in. Like if they say, come on, you gotta go, and you leave, you good. But if you give them trouble and refuse, then they take it to the next level. All right, well, we're gonna give you some trap. Do you need somewhere to go? Well, half these people don't have the mindset. A lot of them are mentally challenged, and it sounds like if you move, now we know this ain't always the truth, but if you say, okay, I'm gone, you're supposed to be left alone and you can go somewhere else. You just can't keep coming back and doing that like that, or else there'll be some issue.
So you say it sounds like they're gonna be doing rounds to make sure sites and areas that are normally like filled with people that are okay.
Yeah.
Well, which I know a few spots off the top. Like, I mean, not
Yeah,
saying
they
it's
did it in
that way,
Baltimore
but when
too.
I'm like on the road, I know spots like that. We all know the spots that are popular, that the certain bridges, shit like that. I ain't gonna keep saying shit on the live, but we all know certain spots. So then I'll be fucked up to be doing rounds and be clearing those spots now, because they're known to be used, for people that are trying to just stay out the elements and shit. That's why I'm.
Downtown Baltimore got these little grass areas in some blocks and stuff, little teeny little park benches and little parks and memorials and stuff, and there's little grass patches and something right downtown, prime real estate. Boy, they had their tents lined up, about 5, 6 of them joints. I got some pictures of them joints from years ago, and they run them up off that, because that was some prime real estate right there. They was getting for free with no taxes, baby. They was right downtown on the strip, baby. Looking good down there. Walk to the harbor and all that. Didn't have to take their tent down, nothing. They was living good.
Damn.
They don't let you camp no more. A lot of these people like to camp, and they saying it been a law, and it have, but they did allow them to get away with it for so long, and now they want to enforce it again. I think they do that purposely. They get enough on to round them up, like we can get a lot at one time instead of picking them one here and there. Then you keeping them afraid to come out there. But when you get them comfortable, and now they don't have really nowhere else to go, this where they been for the last 2-3 years. Now you want to enforce it. Yeah, so it's like it's messed up because a lot of them might not be mental and they just got
No,
comfortable.
but they do be tripping. I mean, they be having their lawn chairs out front of the house and shit, sitting on the would-be front porch. You
Yeah,
know
we
what I'm
ain't
saying?
even got that. They took all the benches from our neighborhood. We ain't got benches at the bus stop. Like you got to stand at the
Nah.
bus stop. when
And
we-
the shit, most of the surfaces got the
Yeah.
texture stuff on it, like the points and stuff, so that you don't like it don't be
Yeah.
it's not comfortable to lay across flat surfaces. Like they be having a lot of shit like that, I noticed.
Damn.
Good
I
hour.
thought they took the bus stop because they didn't want the people, fat people and disabled people to sit down. They didn't want us to catch the bus because
Absolutely makes no sense.
Yeah,
you
they
know
just
what
Yeah,
don't like
they be taking a lot of little bus shelters out
going to
of
take it away.
out of
They ain't got
Baltimore.
nothing to do with
They
nobody. That's
Those
for
little bus
that's a
shelters.
deterrent. Just like the benches that no longer are just straight across like a regular bench. They have the armrest in them. It's little things that prevent you from making shit comfortable.
like a Campbell hump on them.
Yeah,
joints.
exactly.
Just do that instead of taking away the whole bench. Because I was wondering, like, bus stop, like,
It's a video I'm gonna find for real, and I ain't gonna make it. Hold on, I'm gonna disappear for a second, but it's a video that talks about them creating little structures like that to make it hard for homeless people to find comfortable places to be.
Yeah, they just sleep on the bench. And I remember as a kid, we used to mess with them at the bus stop. You'd be like, "Oh, he sleep," Then we'd like light a firecracker or a cherry bomb on him. He'd wake up, looking all, we'd laugh.
Oh. Hey, Molly, I got a picture of a dude sitting on the bench like that, nodding out so hard. Some youngin came and hawk spitted on his head. He didn't even know. He didn't even know it was there. It was dried up on his head, man. I got pictures of that. I was like, oh man, that was bad.
Oh man,
that must be
it's the birthday boy today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Come on, y'all, where the fun is
funniest man in
at?
the world, funny man.
Hey, okay.
Happy birthday, funny man, Green, y'all.
Funny man, Green, and I you won't have to learn a two-step.
Funny man, David Green.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, David.
Oh, thanks.
It's your birthday, boy. Trader
I
gave
want
you
to
the
get a
balloons and
flag.
the confetti and the fireworks. Molly done played your music. Everybody, make some noise for David Green, our very own funny man.
What's up, bruh? Happy birthday, big bruh.
Hey.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
New Year.
Dude, I just woke up.
You was
Yeah,
up
that's
here, I was gonna
cool.
pop out of a cupcake for you and sing happy birthday.
That's a cupcake. You mean a
She talking
cheesecake?
about Jolly
Big
the
old
Green.
cheesecake.
She talking about Jolly the Green Giant cupcake.
Right.
Look,
Something.
ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Josh at? Why you always lying?
That's what Josh, I know. That late Josh
Oh,
Fresco,
shit.
you said, I didn't put the cupcake. Whatever you like, it'll be a cupcake. I hope you blow out the candles.
Cal say happy birthday, man. Chow say happy birthday. AQ say happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, AQ. Shout everybody in the comments.
Boy, Cal.
Yes, we was talking about a serious topic. We was talking about the homeless. What's going to become of them? Where do the homeless go? That's where you came in at.
You
And
said talking about. You said
JoJo and
talking about what?
Trey, where do the homeless go? They're cleaning up the homeless, right?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. I
what
heard
are they
about that.
doing
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them? Where are they going? And Trey and gave us. He showed us the lady speaking, saying that these are the choices they got. If you don't like it, you can either go to jail, go to the drug rehabilitation, go to the mental health. If you're not able to adhere to our laws that's been on the books. Here's the thing about the laws, y'all. Some of these laws are old and antiquated, old laws that's been outdated, that have not changed with the times. Hell, we still got laws on the books that say you could go in and lynch somebody. So just because these laws, they got laws on the book, don't mean that they still need to beat it. Some of this stuff, but what can I say? I'm just one person, and sometimes I think I say too much, but that they need to update some laws. They need to update a lot of stuff. Everything
Yes.
need to overhaul. And I think that's what Trump is actually trying to do, overhaul the government. He's trying to take away the old and bring new. Now, the new necessarily means better or good. That part, I don't know. That's we have to, that's wait to be seen. Yet to be seen. We got to wait to see that, So that's where we are with the homeless. Like I said, JoJo was making a good point. Trey had made several good points. I want to ask you, David Green, do you have an opinion on when the lady says that you either go to jail, you go to a mental institution, or you go, what was the other one, y'all? Jail, mental institution, and drug program. Because she's trying to sum it up that says that either you're crazy or you're a criminal or you're a druggie. That's why you're on the streets. That's in short. I'm summing it up. That's my opinion on what I heard. Trey, JoJo, is that what y'all not heard too?
Oh, my bad. I was on a different screen trying to find a video. Say it again. I'm sorry.
I was telling David that that's what I heard from the video. That either you're a druggie, either you're crazy because you got a drug program, mental program, or you're a criminal. That's if you're homeless. That's what it sounds like that she's trying to.
It's like saying you can't sleep out here in these tents, and like that's against the law. And if you ain't got nowhere to go, we'll take you to a shelter. And if you refuse the shelter,
But
we're gonna
what if
take
the
you to the
shelter's
mental
overcrowded?
illness, mental institution. If you refuse that, we're just gonna go ahead and send you to jail because you was already sleeping out here. That was against the law, and we trying to just go ahead and slide, but it's all bullshit to me.
But what if
There's
the
a big
shelter's overcrowded?
issue with that, Molly. There's a
Yeah.
big issue with that mental health thing. That's why this mental health thing is so touchy because so you don't want them to start just pulling people off the street and putting them in mental health. They'll make you sick, and then you'll have to be released on a doctor's order, and the doctor gets paid from patients. So it's very touchy there with the homeless and mental health and all that because they will kidnap these people. They've done it back in the day. That's how they did back in the day when they had all these institutions and the people were really, doing evil, mean things to these people that were in these institutions, not care for them, but, with the alternative motive.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. They also
Yeah.
said you can take a fine too. It says a fine. So I
Right.
take the fine, whatever the fine may be, I take that instead if I was
But what
them.
if you don't have the money to pay the
It's
fine?
a bunch of
You can't afford it.
whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, where they going mail the they ain't got nowhere to mail the fine to. You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna mail it?
That's the pizza jet to holiday.
If they can't afford rent, how are they going to afford a fine?
That's what
Exactly.
I'm.
You still can find a person. There's people out here get tickets that can't
That's the
afford it.
pizza
That
jet
bitch
to
gonna
holiday.
double if you don't pay it. Then they can put a bench warrant out for you or something.
I'm geeked up.
Oh, you just said it. So they find you, and if you don't pay it,
Can't.
Then they put a bench warrant
Then
out.
that gives them the reason to lock you up.
Money to
Yeah.
pay a fine.
Hey, David, you ready to comment? That's to you.
Wow.
What
Patty tonight.
what it say?
Might be
What
some
it look like
birthday
it
booty
say?
down there for you.
It said, "Are you getting some cutty tonight, David Funny
Oh.
Man Green?" From your girl AQ. Shit. Right. Wear shorts. I'm dead.
Lock up Cumberland, lock up your sheep.
Some benches in cities are too tight, have armrests in the middle, or even strange obstacles. This isn't by accident. It's called hostile architecture. These designs, like slanted seats and subway station leaning bars, make it nearly impossible for homeless people to lie down or
This is
rest.
the one I
Even
was talking
ledges
about.
have spikes to stop people from sitting too long. Some say it keeps public spaces clean and organized, but for many, it just makes cities feel colder and less welcoming. Have you ever noticed how some benches in cities are too tight, have armrests in the
That's
middle,
what I was
or
talking
even
about.
strange
I didn't know
obstacles?
the
This isn't
the
by accident.
terminology,
It's called
but it's called hostile architecture.
These designs, like slanted seats and subway station leaning bars, make it nearly impossible for homeless people to lie down or rest. Even ledges have spikes to stop people from sitting too long. Some say it keeps public spaces clean and organized, but for many, it just makes cities feel colder and less welcoming. Have you ever noticed how
So yeah, that was the example. I just want to throw like a YouTube short in there to describe what the definition was, because I didn't know the name, but I seen the video about it. But it's called hostile architecture, which is ways of keeping people moving instead of allowing them to get comfortable enough to relax and lay down and everything. But I've seen it different places that I've noticed anyway. But it's real subtle, but I didn't really pay attention to it, because I'm like, why would they make small little seats? Why you need to make seats out of it? And I didn't think about it until I looked it up for real.
Now, I would rather see that type of hostile architecture than no benches at all. For them to, like Molly said, they uproot the whole thing.
Well, the places you talking about, these aren't bus stops though. I'm not. These are like little office like lobbies and shit like that I'm seeing. You talking about? I know what you mean with the bus stops, because it's like that out here too. It's barely any that have the covering with the bench and all that. Or if it has a covering, it doesn't have a bench and shit. So like, I know what you're talking about. But this is still kind of some type of video to kind of match with what you saying about that. Same thing, they rather remove that so nobody can get comfortable. Yeah.
What are your thoughts, David? Now that you gave you a little bit of background, a little bit more beat for you to digest. What is your thought?
I mean, I know there's a whole bunch of homeless people here. I'm serious.
Oh, all right.
But they're like well, they are druggies and everything, but they be treating homelessness like camping and junk. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You'll see them with dogs, families, you know what I mean? All kinds of mess and all. You know what I mean? They'll be downtown even though they're not supposed to. Camping out.
I got a question for y'all for real. I seen a video online that said this girl was, I don't know, she was on a podcast of some sort. She said that black people make the struggle look so good that white people think we like it. How do y'all? It was, to me, it's funny as shit. Well, what do y'all think about that? What's up, Rodney? Y'all gonna answer this question. What's up to Rodney? First of all, welcome in. But y'all gonna answer this question.
That go with the saying, if it ain't rough, it ain't right.
Man, like, so anybody, I don't care who answers first. Anybody in the comments, whoever has a sentiment. But she said, I will repeat it again. She said that black people make the struggle look so good that white people think we enjoy it.
If it ain't rough, it ain't right, baby.
So,
wow.
It just proves that we have a good mental. We're not gonna sit there and just because we lost a job, going to kill our kids and pets and stuff like that.
I mean, right. What's up, Misha?
hard.
Right now.
What's good, everybody?
Misha, we make the
We might kick the dog,
so
Dave. We might
good.
kick the dog or something, though. You know what I'm saying? We use our job or something. Like kick the shit out the dog.
Right now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Damn, Molly, we make it look good.
Yeah.
That we like the struggle. Struggle
You
is
think that's what that is, Reese? Do you think it's true, Reese? Or you think it's
hell no. We telling each other the struggle is real, children. Me,
Nah.
we telling all of that the struggle is real. It's hard as fuck out here. And just because you have the mental,
No, not that we enjoy it. I know we don't enjoy it, but do you think it's true that we make the struggle look so good that white people think we enjoy it?
we tried to make the best out of the bad situation because
Exactly.
we don't let them steal our joy. We don't let
Yep.
them
No.
cause us mourning because we're gonna rise above our situation. We're gonna roll with it. That they think
Yeah.
it look good. If it looks so good, why don't they want to do it? Come on down here. Come on down to Albertville.
Come
Like I
on
was-
down.
Like I was saying, we have, you know what I mean, we
Right, we're just not new to the struggle, right?
we was taught, you know what I mean, we was taught, you know what I mean, even back in slavery and everything, all, you know what I mean, being whipped and everything, all, you know what I mean, we was still turning that situation into, you know what I mean, like singing songs, you know, like, if I don't cut this grass, they're going to whip our ass, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like, yeah, so.
I feel you.
Now, I heard a saying though, white people like to be like us and all that, but they don't want to be us. Meaning
Yeah.
that they like the things that we do. They see that we athlete. They want to dance like us, sing like us, but they don't actually want to go through the struggle like us. They know what we going through. You can't ask one of them want to swap places. They're gonna say hell nah. You know, that's why I like that movie. I don't know who was it, Chris Rock or one, and they were like
Trading
swap
places.
Yeah, Trading Places. That movie was good, man. But you get to see a little bit of his lifestyle, and you get to see the black dude like shit. It's easy, you know. We had it like this like starting at the 50-yard line, you know. So, but we so used to starting from the back and making it to the front that we just make it look easy to outside people. But people from the inside, we know how hard it took to get there.
Trey
Right.
or Molly.
That was
There's
Eddie
an
Murphy.
episode, now,
Oh,
before
Eddie.
Trading Places, there was an episode, A Little House on the Prairie, where little Todd Bridges, that was the actor that asked Lord
He said a nigga.
he said, would you rather spend, what did he say, 30 years or 50 years as a white man or live 100 man as a nigga?
He ain't say shit.
He was like, give me the
walked
50
the
years.
fuck out,
And I
boy.
don't want to live as a nigga. And little Todd Bridges, y'all see if y'all can find that clip. Little Todd Bridges and Little House
Yeah,
on the
you
Prairie.
heard that.
I did send in one from my one of my favorite like activist, Jane Elliott. She was asking a room full of people the same. She does like seminars and that type of stuff. I did just send.
We shared that clip on here before.
Yeah,
the
we
Jane
did.
Elliott one?
We did.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
like an
saying.
old
okay.
movie or something.
That's way back. So if the struggle look real, like you said, Molly, how come they don't want to? They want to do everything else. How come they don't want to? Come on, struggle with me. Struggle with me. Come on.
Some of them out here doing it, but you know, for the majority, you know, nah.
That we make it look so like we want to do this. So, woo, pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy.
I'm dead as shit. What's up, Robin?
What's good, everybody?
It's our boy birthday
Thank you,
today.
man.
B.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you again.
Yeah, we gotta
Yes,
send you some
sir.
popsicles, man.
Yes, sir. I need sound with this shit.
Cotton
They
candy
got send us some
popsicles on deck.
popsicles.
Yeah, we gotta make sure.
Hey,
So we got some video clip that
Jolly
we wanna
Ranchers,
share
man.
from John Bivens, Rodney. So your
What?
favorite
Video.
Oh my God. For the turn up.
for the turn up Tuesday.
Because it's Tuesday.
Well, turn down.
Lord have mercy.
So whenever you get situated with Molly, you pull up
What
something.
video
Hold on,
you
before
want
we
me to
get
share?
started, I
You
wanted
send
to
me
give
a
a few.
picture.
I mean, you get started. I'm just telling, just gonna turn it up. But go ahead, Ronnie. Go ahead, baby.
Real quick for the homeless thing, though, I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe the government. Now, anytime the government tell you something, they trying to distract you from something else. So if you believe that they taking these homeless people and putting them in any type of medical facility or something to help them or this, that, and the other. I don't believe that at all. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it's hard enough for people that can advocate for themselves, and the people that can't advocate for themselves, I don't believe they're putting in good situations. I believe that, you know, and I can't, you know, I don't want, because I know Molly gonna say something, and I'm not gonna sit here and blame Trump for everything, because all Trump is doing is taking advantage and bringing light to how fucked up and antiquated our rules are. You know what I'm saying? Our rules and our stuff is so antiquated and just old and this, that, and the other. To me, I think he's just sitting here looking at all this shit and going, you know, what dumbass rule can I exploit now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what dumbass shit they still got on the books that I can do now to make it so that people will start looking at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's the good thing about it, is that he's bringing attention to shit that people ain't been looking at. And
I will give you that.
And fortunately and unfortunately, you know, it's sad that, you know, it took him to come in and do that. You know, the other presidents had the opportunity. They probably did similar things, but kept it underneath the rug. But, you know, he's like, nah, let's put it on front page. I want to, you know, let's go ahead and let everybody know I'm bringing the military in here. I'm doing this. You know, it's right in your face, so that, hopefully we get the right people in Congress, in Senate to change some of these things for the better, hopefully. But just for me personally, believing that, you know, that the government in general, and I'm not just saying Trump, I'm saying the government in general is using their power for good, is hard for me to believe. To people who either can't or don't have the funds to fight for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, that's just where I stand on it myself, and the feelings, since we're talking about it. But I hope that good does come out of it. But do I believe that these people? I believe that Trump is probably padding how many more people he gonna say he saved the country. You know what I'm saying? I got 300,000 of this many people of what is called insurgents or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? You ask somebody who's not mentally there, who don't got family looking for them and stuff like that, be like, "Are you Mexican?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm Mexican, sure." You know, they'd be like, "Hey, you want this plate? Say you're Mexican." And they'd be like, "Hell yeah, I'm Mexican." And there you go. That's another one he can add. I got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? And sent him somewhere else. To me, that'd be more of his MO. Now, I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but I just believe that would be more of his MO. Now, he's going to say, I cleaned up DC. I got 300,000 insurgents or immigrants out of DC. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, more than JoJo, baby. I just want JoJo say it, and then all of a sudden I say, you know what I'm saying, every 5 seconds.
I just want people to look at President the devil, man. If we had to vote for the devil, if we had to vote for the devil every 4 years to come into power, a new devil every 4 years, he'd still be the devil. That's what I be wanting. It ain't gonna be no good politician for us. They roll is the fuck is over. But for some reason they think we can vote a good devil in. Like, it would never, if his role is to be the devil, he's gonna be the devil. It's just this devil out here, he's letting it be seen like this is what everybody be doing. They just normally lie to us and do it in hidden ways, but he out here doing it in the open. I just don't think it's nobody we can vote in there to do things that we want them to.
I agree. Yeah, back in the day, they used to do that on slave plantations. They let the slave people pick who's going to be their overseer. You know what I'm saying? When he ain't gonna do nothing, you still a slave. It don't matter who your overseer is, you still a slave. And then we picked the least lethal overseer and think we did something. Like, oh, we picked Bob. Bob don't beat us as much as Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy ass be beating niggas left and right. At least Bob only beat us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's great.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not funny, but it sounds so true. Logically, you worry about who gonna beat you the less, and that's what we choose it from. Who beats us the less? Wow.
Needless to say, we still in slavery. We don't even realize. Now we think we got something good. Look at this. We got Bob. He only beat us on Tuesday and Thursday. Woohoo! Party for him.
No more beatings on.
Yeah, we got.
Hey, when you growing your own dandelions and your own food, then you'll be out of slavery, bro. You'll be out of slavery.
Grow your own dandelions. You hear that, David Green?
I heard it.
When you grow your own
Hey, I saw this. If we wouldn't have took to the European front yards, how people's front yards would look, they would have all kinds of
it would be
apple
vegetation
trees.
and plants and stuff instead of being manicured lawns.
There would be no hunger. There would be no hunger if everybody had fruit trees and shit in their front yards.
Let me tell you, DC used to be back in the day. They had apple tree because my aunt Dolly had an apple tree, and the other neighbor had an orange tree or the lemon tree, and they had pecans and all that shit.
I
and
mean,
what people did, they cut the trees down or they burnt the bushes. There used to be a whole
Imagine there would be no grocery stores popping off like that if every neighborhood had food like that through it. That's a no-brainer.
It'd be a meat session. It won't be no fruit session though.
That's right. It'd be the butcher shops. That's it.
And sometimes my grandma said you get your eggs and your flour and butter, but they had everything else.
Yeah, I
and
can't
then Molly, the butcher shops would disappear because everybody would learn back how to butcher their own meat and grow their own meat.
Out back. Oh yeah, the day out back.
You said there's a deer out back. That's Venice. That's
that good meat right there. At least the deer is eating all natural foods with no grains and stuff that they wouldn't naturally eat. That's the best meat out there if you want to eat.
I don't. I'm a chicken girl.
But they run from there. They said, "Oh my God, it's dead. Oh my God!" And the white man or them wild people, they see dead. They see food. They see money. They like, "Oh shit, that's a month worth of eating right there."
Oh shit. My daddy made deer bologna. He had Tyree eating some damn deer bologna. I said, "You want this?" I'm like, "No, thank you." They got deer bologna, deer hot dogs. They got Venice. They got Bill Parmesan. Look, they took the deer just like they do with the beef. I mean, with the cow.
I had an Uncle George back in the day that you could take anything to his house and he would cook it up and kill it and cook it up for you. Turtles, eels, anything.
Squirrels,
raccoons, anything. Snakes. Anything.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, look, you better not be around Uncle George and open up buckets and shit, putting your hands in tubs and shit. You might lose it.
What you got in there? Oh, that's the old possum in there. Old possum stew. I'm like, I ain't even never seen them.
Turtles with heads as big as owls back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
And I heard turtle soup was supposed to be delicious. I never ate it.
Man.
I never ate it, but no, thank you.
Anything. Bring it down there, cook it up, break them off some, take the rest home. He had you. That was his hustle.
I had turtle soup. It was pretty good.
But that stuff came against the law too. You only hunt deer at a certain time of the year and all that stuff, and certain areas will let you hunt it. Like over in Rock Creek Park, if they say there's too many deer, they let you go hunting at certain times. And
without a weapon, you wouldn't be able to catch any of them things. Like all that, they catches these things. A cheetah got to chase it down. We don't supposed to be chasing our food. We're supposed to be able to plant it and pick it, grab it out the tree. Like it's right there. It's crazy. We got to build weapons, shoot something, and all that. It's like, nah, it ain't meant for us to eat. But we powerful. We adapt. The human body adapt. But I wonder how long can we actually live? Because somebody always die from something. It'd be hot there. So we always say it's old age. No, you die from a heart attack or kidney failure. Something happened to the body But we was to take care of our body and eat how we supposed to eat naturally from beginning to the end. I wonder how long will we live, because we hear all these stories and it be dudes 800 years old. He had
800,
yeah, it's like
890,
God dang, and he was still in his prime. You know, it's like I'm like, man, this story can't. And then us is like, oh, this story can't be true. But it's like, why ain't it true? They're like, well, time might have been shorter, but how much shorter? It's like, if they was eating the things they supposed to eat, you know, that they was
300 still making kids.
Yeah,
No, I don't think we'll get that far because we put up so much technology. If your body is in good condition, then you get all these rays and stuff. Cancer kill you. You could be a vegan driving in a Tesla and fall dead. Why? Because you done microwaved yourself because you was
But
sitting in
vegan
your
to
car.
know not to be in a Tesla though. That's the thing. I said we do everything right, not if we do some things right.
Okay,
That's
so
the thing.
everything
Now
can
you
be
think everything you can do wrong. I'm saying we was living how we supposed to do, like with nature, not against it. Like not cutting down trees, but
like no
building with the trees.
technology too.
Yeah, even if we had technology, it should be some type of way we protected from the radiation. Like lead paint used to protect us from the radiation getting into your home. But they said kids started eating it, so they got it out. So now we can get Wi-Fi and cable. But it sounded like they just wanted to sell us Wi-Fi and cable, you know. But now the radiation affecting us too. So I don't know, but they do got things out here that they do protect you. You can put on your phones and on your computers and stuff that would protect you from the radiation. But I'm pretty sure some things out here they can make that don't harm us, but they doing it
I
purposely.
think it's called EMP patch or
Electronic
something.
magnetic pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the same thing to make the bombs out of, though, to wipe everything.
Wow.
All the power grid.
Yep, I mean it's in your contract. Ain't no question. They don't, you know, it's not a care. I mean, anytime they would let you put a medicine out that's killing folk, you know what I mean, just to get rid of a swollen ankle, you know what I mean? Like, come on, they don't care. 20 side effects to stop a runny nose. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing?
Well,
because they ain't got no testing. You put some testing take care of everything. They moving us away from the testing. They don't even let you have the testing no more. They turned the testing into scissor.
the comments are funny and shit.
This Turn Up Tuesday, we got a video from our very own John Bivens.
Lord,
Mr. John. He told me, he said, everybody on the show, he said, even though the beast think I'm gay. And I said, Rodney,
oh my gosh.
I said, Rodney, don't think you gay. And I said I was going to say something.
I don't think he's gay. I think he has gay tendencies.
Okay, see, Rodney loves you too, Mr. Bivens.
I never said I didn't love Mr. Bivens.
But put it like this, nobody on this show got nothing against nobody. You know, so
and let's get something straight. And let's get something straight. There's nothing wrong with if he was gay or had gay tendencies. Nothing wrong with it. That's just how I feel. You can be either or.
Right. He think they really think I'm gay out there. I said, no, they don't, Mr. Bivens. I said, no,
hey, you the one who brought up. He's the one who brought up my testicles. He's the one that brought up these things. I didn't bring them up.
He just, he was just trying to make everybody laugh. That's
all right. Can we get off this? Display the shit. Can we display the shit?
I would.
He the one that was talking about how cute Bray looked, not me.
Probably the lighting. Anyway.
Can a man call another man handsome?
Hell no.
No.
Hey, yo, you recording me, man? I said put a phone on me.
Oh, Lord.
You work for the Department of Veteran Affairs or something, man?
Look at your man out. Look at your man out.
Excuse me, that slip. The NAACP buried it, man. But are you recording me? Yo, Julius Kelly, man, get out of that car, man. Get out of that car, man. Get out of that car. You got to be kidding me. Julius Kelly? Oh, man. I got my boy Julius. Sag Nasty. Where you at, Julius? Got my boy Julius Kelly right here, man. Hey, This your boy Julius Kelly. He's a legend and he stay clean. You hear me? I can't even get clean like this. I'm about to go home and try again. Shout out to Julius Kelly. There is a God. And he's a rewarder of them that diligently seek him, all right? People, y'all take care of your health. You understand me? This is Two Canes in the Nasty, and we out.
Mr. Bivens, how you doing this?
Did you hear? You ain't watch this ahead of time.
2K Nasty.
I know y'all was in the same class recently.
Man, same motherfucking class.
I will now rest my case.
Come on,
Thank you
John,
for
where you at, Mr. John?
Mr. John.
Thank you for the evidence. I will now rest my case.
Mr. John just crazy. Mr. John,
You wanted to turn the shit up, did
BT wanted to turn up.
Were those pajama pants?
I couldn't see it, so
he was at the store, so maybe he just was at the store and caught whoever that is, and I don't know who.
John gave my man his phone. Said, "Hey, look, I need you to record.
I need you to record me, and then I'm gonna turn the camera on you."
Man, to
I'm
get
just
out
gonna
there,
like.
I need to start auditioning for some roles out here, Mr. John. They need me on here.
Look, not me, nothing. I just.
He ain't even know he was kid neither. Where you go, Mr. John? He the best
I don't know what Mr. John, but I thought we were gonna get one of the singing videos. But
you gotta vet shit. You gotta watch shit ahead of time. You gotta know what's on the video.
Hey, JoJo, you mind muting? Because all that noise is killing me.
That he sent me.
I'm dead.
Okay.
You gotta know what's on the video.
Thank you.
I you know.
Turn up, everybody.
So John, turn up, Mr. John. Turn up Tuesday. I thought I had one that he's sitting at the piano and he was singing.
Oh yeah, you should have sent me that joint right there.
But Mr. John be sending a lot of videos to a lot of people. I see. Everybody getting something different from Mr. John.
My Lord, why we?
Yeah, I got a couple singing videos and encouragement videos.
Don't feel special no more. Stop it. He only send you videos, Reese.
Huh?
He only send you clips. He don't send nobody else clips.
I got the one with his singing and he sent
the
the one with the
What y'all say?
you know, some other good ones.
No,
I got your clip. It look like go ahead.
Now this right here, I wanted to talk about Go-Go being a culture and everything.
Okay.
I love Go-Go music, and this is truly a turn up when you see the legends of Go-Go, like Darnell Floyd was wishing Sugar Bear a happy birthday and stuff. Everybody in the DMV knows Sugar Bear. The young people, the old people. He's been around. If Chuck was here, that's how long they would still know Chuck. And Darnell Floyd from EU. You got Rare Essence, Darnell Floyd. Sugar Bear was from EU. That stands for Experience Unlimited, for those who don't know, right? And Rare Essence was just Rare Essence. That's James Funk, Lil Benny, all of them came from Essence. Darnell Floyd, Miss Mac used to manage them. You know, that's history for that right there. But when you see them on the stage, the legends like that, still on the stage cutting up, man, it makes you want to turn up. Because I'm like, oh, shucks, they still got swagger. When I get in my 60s and 65 and 70s and 80s, I still want to be able to do this, at least this. But come on, Ronnie, come on, David Green. So today is David Green's birthday. So David, 20 years from now, I want us to be still doing this.
I heard it was called Go-Go because there'll be a lot of shootings and the crowd would start running.
No.
I never heard that.
The crowd would start running like go.
No. You get low. You don't go, you get low.
That's right.
We just used to duck and get low so we could see who the shooter is, and then And nobody
That-
told
that-
go, but
That's probably what they would have told you up in Cumberland, David. That's what they would have told
Yeah,
you.
it's what the white bitches says. That's what the fuck it is. The white bitches
shot in
told
the
you
back. He keep running like
Don't go to the go-go. That's why they call
Wait,
it
come on, let's go.
Them Starbucks bitches and shit. They told you that shit. That's where they fucking got that shit from.
So Molly, whenever you ready, we was gonna play the Sugar Bear birthday, and that place was lit, crowded. They come out for a good time.
Made me some tea, some coffee, something.
Hey,
Sugar
y'all seen this?
Bear.
No, not yet.
While New York was breaking, LA.
One before it.
Is that 2 Canes again?
No, that was Joe Clay. Joe Clay gonna get you, David Green. That was Joe Clay on the second one.
No, that was 2 Canes again.
You would have thought so, wouldn't it?
Reese ain't believe me. That's what down David Green said. I ain't said it this time.
That Molly did say that a long time ago that John Bivens looked like Joe Clay.
Man, he did say that though, like shit.
I ain't put that on you, Joe. I'm still trying to get on Banging the Booey. I ain't put that. I ain't say that, Joe.
All right, well, okay.
Mr. Bivens, huh?
No, I'll be playing go-go at work and everything, and they were like, turn that jungle music off.
I
But
don't believe you at all.
what?
I don't believe that you play anything go-go.
Yeah, Rare Instance, Junkyard,
I know all them.
yeah.
All right. You get a pass, whatever. Fuck it.
Who's that, David? You know
Sounds like Rare. Look it.
Sugar cane.
So funny, man. It's the
Sugar cane.
So funny, man.
Yeah, I might have given me some tea or something.
They gotta get him looking down there, but come on, sugar. They getting all out of breath
Shoot, shout out to Sugar Bear. Ain't nothing wrong
Shout
with
out
that.
Sugar Bear. They was hyping it up, and then when he got up there on stage, I see when he come on stage, he coming. That's Donnell Floyd and the bass player. They was, man, like I said, to be able to crank and well up there in age and still be able to crank.
Yeah,
That's
because they ain't never stopped moving. That's what it is. That's the only trick in the book. They ain't never stopped
never
moving.
stop moving.
Yeah.
Keep on moving, don't stop. Hey, the hands of time. I believe you. You know what? Now that you said that, I do believe if you keep moving and agile, it could keep back old age. It keeps back the hand of time. It
Well,
keeps
yeah,
back
because you don't let nothing settle. Go ahead, fuck it. After that video, his name should have been.
He done probably
He
took
said, Josh said after that video, his name should have been Sugar Cane.
Oh no, don't be talking about the bed.
Screenshotting it.
Gosh.
Screenshotting it.
That's throwing no.
Sugar Cane. I'm dead. All right, let me get over it.
That was the Sugar Bear.
Shit, shout out to Sugar Bear though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last summer was summer before last, just saw Big Tony's birthday. I was out there, and that was from Trouble Funk, and he was 70, turning 70 there. Look, and we was at Blues Alleys, or the place that they was the Blues, not Blues Alley, but that's Bethesda Jazz Club in Bethesda. That's where it was out, and they was packed in there. All of these older people. It was so funny. I think I might have some video footage of it. It was me, Misha, and my sister. We went out there, and it was so funny because the old people get up there on the dance floor, and they do a couple of steps, and everybody start dispersing. Then some more old people get up there, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking like this. They try to crank a little bit, and you see them trying to do the old dances, and they can't do it like they used to. But it just warms my heart. It just really warms my heart because they was like, oh, I gave it the old 1-2 college try. Me, I knew my big ass. I get out there and do the 2-step. I had to better sit in the chair, do my 2 steps from the chair. Be like, hey, I chair dance. I'm the queen of the chair dance.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
That's why the freak is such a good dance, because you can't mess that one up when you freak. You know what I mean? The freak. Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
You can get as old as you want. You can get as old as you want. You can still do that one.
Everybody, because the freak is just throwing your hands in the air.
No, the freak is just grab your girl and grind back and forth and do the side to side joint like that with your leg in between the legs or something like that. You know what I mean? That one leg in between the legs.
And you better hope that your leg can get between her legs.
Or you might not be able to do that now. That might be why they don't do that no more.
See, some people will use your leg as a rest, as a sit down. You freaking a girl and she sit down on your leg. Woo, I'm tired, Bernie. Bernie, I'm tired.
You just gotta do it. You just gotta do the joint from the back. That's all. Just sit on the back and just.
Everybody always try to do the freaking down on that one knee, Joe, and then she come and sit on him. Yep. Mr. Bernard, go on sit down somewhere. You and Gertrude. Go on, Gertie. You and Bernard get off that floor. Find yourself, instead of find yourself a bed or a room, find yourself a medic. Go with the But yeah, I mean, I hope to see my twilight years like that too. I want to rock it out, having a good time, being around your friends, and just celebrating life. Then they had a good time there. Now, this is the video of how they used to look. Y'all see how it look now? Everybody all dipped in there. Everybody just this, right? There's another video of how they used to look. They went from this video to what they are now. Molly, if you will.
I have to get the video now. I know.
Oh, with the one with Joe Clay, the one
the one I had up originally.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, this is just gonna spark something in you. I like to go back in the day. Rodney should remember some of this stuff.
What I'm gonna remember. I like how you always set me up.
We used to have I used to have my hair cut in the asymmetrical, just like
the little bobs or whatever. The little
not
side
before.
bobs.
I'm just before the bobs. The asymmetric. They used to
When
call
you
it.
had one side cut down low
And
and then the other side long.
straight
Yeah.
up and everything, or the big hard curls, like
Yeah.
Queen Latifah, like the girl in this video. I had big bamboo earrings. Couldn't never get my name in it, so I would get the R, just the R. They had every alphabet. Bamboo earrings or the dolphin earrings.
UNITY.
So why are we bringing up the 80s again? Maybe I'll miss it.
That's my eulogy.
That it crunk now this is how they was cranking back then. Here we go.
I'm sorry, still what now? Oh, video. All right.
In the 80s, while New York was breaking and LA was pop locking, DC had its own heartbeat, go-go. It wasn't just music, it was a block party that refused to end. Chuck Brown was the godfather, and his congas, cowbells, and call and response made every show feel like Sunday service with no sermon. Go-go wasn't built for radio, it was built for right now. Extended grooves that could run 20 minutes, long enough for you to find a date, lose your date, and find another one before the song ended. The clubs were hot, the floor sticky, and the band never stopped, literally. One groove melted into the next, like the drummer was allergic to silence. It was raw, homegrown, and defined. Too black, too funky, too DC to be bottled for the charts. The mic man knew everybody's government name. You could smell mambo sauce in the mix. The black hole was Go-Go's pressure cooker. Stepped in, you came out drenched. Backspin Chronicles, Go-Go, where the beat outlasted your paycheck. And if you left early, you probably weren't from here. I said, where y'all from?
Hey, y'all seen this?
In the 80s.
That was, he said, if you left early, you
I love
probably
the style.
Yeah, Go-Go was an experience. But a lot of people don't realize that. They think it was they think it's just like the beats and things like that. Go-Go itself in the DC area, when it was on and really prevalent and popping, it was, to me, it was an experience. I remember I've been to several Go-Go's throughout my lifetime. And to me, it's something different. It's hard to explain because it's not like normal. Like you go in there, if you go in there with your crew and stuff like that, and you're there with the neighborhood, you're repping whatever it is that you're repping and things like that, and you go find you a shorty, and you can see anything in a Go-Go, man. I mean, it can go from a lot of people highlight the fightings that had in Go-Go's. A lot of people highlight. I mean, I always went for women more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And what nightclub can you go and they got one of those home built pools in the middle of it because y'all having a pool party in the middle of this Go-Go in the nightclub? Like this thing was like something else, dog. And they always broke the pool. The pool never stayed together.
Teresa Banks swimming pool. They used to have the Go-Go's, Teresa Banks swimming pools. Junkyard and them stayed up there. That's, unfortunately, I never was able to go to any of the pool parties because I wasn't allowed to. But when I started working for my cousin at Safari Club, well, I was grown then. I was 18, 19. When I started working for them, I got a chance to see all the bands. They didn't see everything that I missed at the pool party. Then they took me around. That's where I went to Evans Grill. I went to here. I went to that. I went all over the place there, seeing stuff. But
that's how I explained it, Rodney, to out people from Baltimore, and I used to bring down to DC and stuff like that. I say it's the experience. I say you'll have a whole, like if you just listen to Go-Go, you might not take to it. But if I take you to Go-Go, you're gonna like it. And that was the experience. That's where I can fill you with the experience thing, because you don't know how many dudes that were from Baltimore that really like to go to the Go-Go, because I used to take them to the Go-Go. You know what I mean? Only because we went to the Go-Go though. If I played the Go-Go tape back in the day, They didn't go through it, you know.
And like,
when
what's
I
all this bookity shit? You know what I'm saying? And then, but if you actually went to a go-go and experienced it in the lifestyle, I mean, it was a lifestyle, dog. You know, like, and then it wasn't hard that you actually half the people in the band or whatever you ended up knowing them. You know what I'm saying? Went to school and then to get on there and get it all depends on how you felt that day. Like at a go-go, you get all the emotions that you were feeling that day, you can let them out. Like whatever you want. If you wanted to go get a girl, you can get that. If you wanted to get in a fight, you could do that. If you wanted to, if you just wanted to dance and party, you can do that. Like it was just whatever you wanted to do, whatever was going on that day that you was trying to get through. It kind of, it go when you got into it, it would kind of take you out of whatever your issues are out there. You know what I'm saying? It was just another place to get. It was like a place to get away and just have a great time.
Now, I want to talk about the violence. Speak of the violence that they claimed was in the go-go, but the white kids had their own thing. It was called at the same time the go-go. They had the thrash bands because at Safari Club in the daytime with certain hours, the like Circus Mind was one of the bands that played. This was like grunge bands where they had the mosh pit. Now I've sat there and I seen these kids get in the mosh pit. They come out with bloody nose. They take their shirt off, and it look like they're fighting on the floor. And the music playing, and it was who's coming in?
My bad, y'all. I came in to wish David a happy birthday. It's been a rough night. I got up, went to bed late, got up early, went fell by sleep, but I had to come in here and wish David a happy birthday. Because I wouldn't upright if I did not wish you a happy birthday today. So
thanks.
That's your Hogwarts state. That's right.
Yeah, I had to make sure. I had to make sure. But hey, Trey, hey, Rodney, hey, Molly, hey, Reese.
Hey,
What's
good?
I was like, oh my God, it's late. Let me come in. But I just want to make sure I came and wish you a happy birthday. I had to.
That's what's up.
Jump out the shower.
Yeah, thanks. That's what's up.
Again. But back to the point I was making. They don't say how violent and how destructive that music and everything is, but they always want to put a negative spin on the go-go, what we doing in our community. That's all the time. And I'm just here to tell y'all, I've seen it both. And you was less likely to come out the go-go all bloodied up than if you did the other shows with the other bands, because they was just built like this. I seen a girl take an elbow to the nose, blood gushing everywhere, and she's still drinking beer and partying. And I'm like, this crazy.
It was you knew soon as they hit Rough It Off, if you ain't part of that, you need to get the hell on out that joint.
But no, I'm not. That's the go-go. But we wasn't. I didn't see nobody come out all bloody like I did when I saw them doing a grunge band.
Oh yeah, definitely. You're right.
I'm talking about, and they were stepping on people and everything, and it was okay. Nobody highlighted or said nothing like that, and that was extremely violent. I'm in the middle of the go-go with Junkyard. Rough it off. That's the dance. It was you was getting the elbows. How Ludacris said, throw them bows. I believe he got it from Junkyard. That was some throw them bows. That was number Rough It Off. That started away, but that's what they do.
Red Essence was the first band to tour with Ludacris.
What? See, it should have been. It should have been Junk. Should have been on there.
Right.
Junk made Rough It Off.
Yeah. If
but,
you
and the Hee Haw.
Yeah, but I mean
they do the new Hee Haw. I was like, oh, look at the new Hee Haw. Like, oh, Billy up there doing the old Hee Haw and the new Hee Haw. I'm like, just in awe. Hee Haw is like 30 years old. That is older than that. It's older than that. And they still cranking it. The young kids still doing it. That dance over 30 years old. Like I said, go-go is an experience. If you have an experience, I don't know how the experience is now versus to what we was used to coming up, JoJo and Rodney and our experience. I don't know what it's like today.
I grew up in the rough era of go-go. Like, yeah, we got that. I done seen all kinds of stuff at go-go's. I mean, you name it, I saw it. I used to go Black Hole, Icebox. Where else I used to go all the time? But it would be all kinds of things happen. But I mean, it'd be good times too. You know, I've been to the pool parties and what you call it like that, where it was a different type of vibe. But you know, you get to that joint, well, you knew when it was coming. Like, you know, when the certain songs came in, Groovers played Off the Muscle. Nah, that joint was Off the Muscle for me.
You remember that one?
Yeah. But Off the Muscle was the joint where people started spazzing to me.
Yeah,
but,
you're supposed to know when to get on to the side or out the door.
Yeah. You know when to get out of there. But then, you know, a lot of that was just getting that. It was a place to go to get that frustration or whatever that was going through out sometimes, you know. And you can do different things. Like I said, you go there for the ladies, you can go there for the what you call it, but you bring your crew. Don't go to a go. If you a dude, now women it might be different, but if you, I don't think girls ever went to go-go's by themselves either. I mean, you go to a go-go, you come with your crew, you come with your boys.
Oh, now let's at the go-go.
But wearing whatever shirt you rep, whatever shirt or crew you repping and things like that, and you know. But I mean, it was like I said, it was an experience, man. It was a way of life almost. You know, it wasn't even like it. You can't even, to me, nothing really explains it. But I mean, you know, you got the grunge music and stuff like that, where these people, it was a way of life to them. So maybe, I guess. But I mean, DC was just pure DC. You couldn't go nowhere to get that. You can only experience it here back then. You know what I'm saying? Like that experience was here.
I'm going to everybody, Rodney, because we're getting short on time. I want everybody to real quick, only one band, shout out only one band that you enjoy seeing. Everybody will get one band. What was that band for you that got you there? I mean, I love them all, but it was one group that who was you following? Put it like that. David Green.
You talking about Go-Go?
Yeah, just one band. Gotta make
I fell in love with Rare Essence when they had that Tarzan jump.
Okay, Rare Essence. Weezy, who was your band?
My band. I don't even think I wasn't even allowed to listen to nothing, so I don't even have a favorite band. I like all of them, but yeah, I ain't have a favorite.
Okay, Rodney. Where Rodney go? Oh, there you go.
Northeast Groovers.
Rodney got Groovers. David got Essence. Go, JoJo baby. Where you at?
He's Baltimore. He's Baltimore. They do club music.
No, JoJo know about.
JoJo said he went to the Go-Go's.
You know. Oh, JoJo know about the Go-Go.
What it is.
Just one band. Just one band.
I ain't really follow nobody. I just enjoyed all the good times and the good music with it wherever we went out at. You know what I mean? If it was the Metro Breezes, you know what I mean, same spot, or down the hole, or wherever we went. Even RFK, when RFK used to throw them joints all boy down there, we used to go down RFK back in the day.
Okay.
You know?
So you don't have no band.
I like Chuck. I think I grew into, you know, as you got older, it was all about Chuck for me.
Chuck
you know
Brown.
what I mean? It all came to Chuck.
So we got the Groovers, we got Essence, and we got Chuck. Okay, Trey.
Yeah, me too. Red Essence. I like Red Essence.
I would say probably Trouble Funk.
When you was young, it was like Essence. When you got older, it's like Chuck. You know.
Okay. So, but you can only say one. You said Chuck. Go ahead, Trey.
I would say Trouble Funk.
Okay, Trey like funk. Okay, and the man of the hour. Well, David Green, the man of the hour, but my super producer Molly Moe. Who you like?
Well, we had two bands in the neighborhood. Essence was in my neighborhood. So I grew up listening to Essence. Mr. Davis was in the neighborhood, and I grew up listening to Raw Image because they all band from my neighborhood. But I think Raw Image the most because they used to let us go out there and play the drums and stuff with them.
Oh, I forgot about
the
that.
microphone.
Okay.
Raw Image probably my favorite band.
That's what's up.
I'm going to say Junkyard and Backyard. I know I said one, but one I grew up with both of them. I mean, knowing the band members intimately, personally. So back, all the way back.
No, you emphasize one band. One band. You can't go
Right.
to
One band. You want to break the rules.
One man, one man.
Backyard, there it is. That was the group back in the day when we was younger. That Backyard, they had their time to shine for real. All of them did.
Backyard still cranking. Backyard still number one right now.
Let's throw some pump blenders out there. Let's throw some. I mean, you could throw proper utensils.
You said
Little
one
Bitty and
band.
the Masses. We could throw some grace out there. Boom,
One
boom, boom,
band.
boom, boom. So, and that's all. We're all different ages, but that culture. We all got some boom. So
Did y'all used to listen to
or
Sugar Bear?
DCC,
Yeah.
that's the culture center mecca.
Not purposely, you know. I wouldn't like put that Sugar Bear on, but my parents and them was rocking it.
Right.
Wow.
I used to watch the
I was listening to Chuck Brown because my grandmother was listening to him.
They still
He was
playing.
the blues. She said he's a blues singer. I said, oh, grandma, he's a go-go man. He's a blues. We get into an argument that I had to do my research and say, grandma, I'm sorry. You were absolutely right. He was the blues singer. Before, all the go-go hype. Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. So she even knew about him. Dang. So go-go.
Only Sugar Bear I knew was in that cereal commercial. Can't get enough of sugar. Go to
I'm surprised you gonna say that. 'Cause the cereal look like no.
Goodbye.
That we was smooth as all the way. It wasn't.
Goodbye.
We got to talk about what we got coming up.
Yeah. Not on Sunday, man. Theme song today. Birthday boy.
Come on, we know the hook down, right? Don't we? Stay up, bring the fun, take your hand.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Take your body.
boys and girls,
David needs to learn how to dance.
the funniest man in the world.
You won't come out there, David. You got to learn how to
Funny
dance.
man.
I was exhausted. I was.
Girl, you can't move your body.
Tear the stage up, bring the money, take your brain out, shake your body. Tear the stage up, bring the money, take your brain out, shake your body.
This Sunday, you can meet the author. I'll be in McFarlane, aka AM Morning on Shades of Blue. We'll be at the Authors Expo. This Sunday at 3 p.m. I can't see the address.
Wait a minute, turn the music down. I can't hear Weezy. I can't hear open music. Turn her mic up.
And I can't see the address on the flyer. Oh, there it goes. In my face. In the Shern Auditorium at 5814 Hartford Road, Baltimore, Maryland. The tickets are $15. Your dinner is included. You can reach out to Miss McFarlane to get a ticket, or you can reach out to Lady J Media Authors Expo on Eventbrite. That's this Sunday.
Okay. Next flyer, we got up what?
Then we got the Virgo party. But before the Virgo party, this Saturday is the last poolside event. Reese will be there, though she will not be performing, but Gwen Doctor will be there. DJ B-Man will be the DJ. What's that, David? Oh, that's the tickets. David got tickets for the Virgo party on September 12th.
I just got them yesterday.
He just got them yesterday. The tickets are $30 at the door. How much are the tickets in your hand, David? $30?
Yep.
They $30 all the way around.
What with that ticket? What they get?
I didn't hear you say, Reese.
So what they get? What else they get?
What else they get? A thank you and a ticket.
Okay.
Josh, shut up, little sister Jenkins.
Cut the cake.
I came here to wish David a happy birthday, but I'm stayed. So therefore, I am reading the announcements. Govern yourself accordingly, okay?
Accordingly.
The Virgo party will be at the Virginia Avenue Event Center at 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland. That is September 12th, and it starts at 8 p.m. I'm not reading all these people, but you know David will be there, JoJo will be there, Reese is headlining. So yeah, come and have a good time on the 12th. Tickets $30. This Friday, Sip and Paint. That's all the way out. I think Hagerstown, right? Yep. This is the Hub Center Cellar Suite, 001 22 North Mulberry Street, Hagerstown, Maryland. This is Friday at 7 p.m. You can paint this or that. There will be comedy shows. I can't. David is one of the comedians. I can't see the other two, but yeah, go down there and sip and paint and have a good time.
That's weird.
White girls get a discount.
The white girls get a discount. David, is that true?
No.
So we going back and forth from August to September, but September 27th, the Kobe Jack headlining will be headlining the Boots on the Ground Comedy, Country, and After Party at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center, 401 North Howard Street, Baltimore, Maryland. The doors open at 7 and the show time's at 8 o'clock. There is a cash bar and food available. There's a contest for the best country outfit. The first place will get $50 and the second place will get $25. We have Miss Althea McFarland on there. It's featuring Maria Sanchez. She's from Baltimore, also hosted by Barbie Brooks. And Will Thomas will be there. That is September 27th, y'all.
Reese, never use a bow again, please.
A bow?
Lord.
Yeah, please never put a bow on again.
You know what? Leave Reese alone.
Never, ever.
The one everybody is waiting on for everybody to go cutting up in the creek. And as a matter of fact, this is about Got Jokes production. This is October 3rd. And we're going to be at 3353 South Military Highway, Chesapeake, Virginia. The show starts at the doors open at 7. The show starts at 8 p.m. We have hosted by LA Josh Preston. It's starring Chout Bout. Headlining is Jordan B. And our feature is Miss Althea McFarland.
Yay! Now,
Get your tickets at Eventbrite.
It's white folks is half off because it's going to be a thick area. They
didn't get half off enough and they pay more. That's tough.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
My brother said, that's the white area. I said, we're going to bring the color to the white area. We about to make a swirl. We're going to make a swirl. That's what we're about to do.
You going to make a swirl. I ain't swirling nothing. I don't know what you doing.
Right.
Shoot, we're going to make a big old splash in that milk. What you talking about?
What?
She said she's going to backstroke in that milk.
I'm 30% there, so I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Oh God.
No.
Whatever.
No, really. When I you can ask JoJo, when we did the show in Baltimore or whatever, I played the music and I tried to get everybody hyped up. It was a real old crowd, like 60s and everything like that. And I was like, everybody get up. You know what I mean? Dance. They looked at me like, nigga, my arthritis is acting up. You know what I mean?
Damn. Everybody knees out today.
You just gotta do a little stretching, put a little padded knee on.
You gotta get a little toe, David. You gotta get a little toe.
No, I was trying to get the crowd the dance, but it was an older crowd and they was looking at me like, you know what I mean? Nigga,
like Sister Jenkins, I'm dead.
Yeah,
they wasn't budging. I'm like, come on, let's go. And they was just like,
You have to walk over to older people and take their hand and start dancing with them. That's how you get
watching everybody.
Yeah. We're gonna work on it, David.
That's right. My funny.
Happy birthday, David, Funny Man Green, whatever like that, and all that shit.
Whatever like that and all.
But yeah, today was a good ass stream. Today was a fun ass stream.
Thank you, Mr. John Bivens, for that video.
I know. Look,
Rodney, fix your face, Rodney. Fix your face.
I don't understand.
Look, you lucky Molly didn't pull up the one with the senior. The one I got. So
Either way,
we got them all for you.
that
man.
shit.
we got some more for you.
I ain't know what the hell happened. So, the hell is this?
Reese be cracking herself up.
She does. She will laugh so long.
It don't even be nothing. She be like,
Don't do
blue and orange.
It's just something
Look, you can't laugh at yourself. You know,
I mean, but I just be trying to find it.
Kings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.